Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're back. Welcome to 2019 sailing season aboard SV Just Dreaming. Here we are in the Dismal Swamp. Well, actually, it's going to get a little bit more dismal than this. Kind of pretty out here this morning. We got the flag flying high. We are headed for Europe, but before we can do that, we have to go up the swamp. Such a big area to be calm like this. The only wind out here is the wind we're making. As we travel up the Dismal Swamp Canal, a few things about the history of the Dismal Swamp. George Washington, when he was a younger man before 1776, I can't tell you exactly what year, but he was on the survey crew that actually surveyed the possibility of digging this canal through the Dismal Swamp as an alternative to getting goods and freight up to Chesapeake Bay. So he was also later on the board of people in charge of the Dismal Swamp. He was on the governing board and to have the canal dug. The Dismal Swamp starts the ICW, which is the Intercoastal Waterway, at mile marker 001 on the south end of Elizabeth River, and it is the oldest part of the Intercoastal Waterway, so it's really kind of the beginning of it. There's another route around the area which has been developed, I think, about the same time or after the Dismal Swamp Canal was dug, and it's through a little town called Currituck. And we thought about going that way, but we've really wanted to see this Dismal Swamp. It is a very dense vegetation. There's Culpeper Lock. There are two locks, so as you're going north from the Albemarle Sound area, which is where we were, you actually have to gain about 10 feet in depth. So it actually, the locks bring you up about 10 feet, and then at the other end, it'll drop you back down to sea level on the Chesapeake Bay end, or the Elizabeth River end. Here we're meeting a boat. There's not a lot of room, especially with a boat as wide as ours. The canal at one time was dug out and had sure walls dug, perfectly vertical, but they've kind of collapsed in. And so there's a lot of vegetation. You got to try to stay as close to the middle of this canal as possible.